Hey guys, we're looking at a new subreddit and it'll be r/slash am I the butthole. So yeah, let's get into this and let's see if someone's a butthole or not. If I am I the butthole? My dad a loser. My mom was single until I was 16. Was eight and that then she met up with my stepdad, Luke. My dad wasn't around because my mom said he was an alcoholic and knew he wasn't going to be a good dad. He never found out about me until I was 10, and it was a whole thing. He already been sober for years now. I'm 16 and we're close. He's not just a fun dad, but he's also strict and he he always wants to be a friend. ABT his problems about probably because he doesn't want me falling into the same thing. Luke wasn't happy when my dad came back in my life, and you can tell because he gets serious and then he ignores my dad when he comes to see me at stuff for my birthday party. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time talking about a lot of time with my dad. Only weekends and I'm on a school break or holiday. So I asked him if we could have more time together. My mom doesn't want that because I belong at home. So they take this to court and for him to get during custody. Sorry. The other day, Luke friends came over to the house and they played poker in the kitchen. I came downstairs to charge my phone and I heard his friend ask how it's going to be custody thing. He was just ranting about how my dad's being a bum and he said he doesn't even know why I'm the alcoholic. My dad wasn't even an alcoholic back then. He was literally sober for like 11 years. Got his own business that makes good money on top of that. So it made me mad. No calling him. I called him out in the living room. My dad makes more money than him, and I don't know why he thinks calling him a loser when he made better life decisions since he stopped drinking. I left to my room, but but it was quiet in the kitchen. My mom came to me and after me and showed me that I didn't have the right to embarrass him like that. She knows Luke was about out of line talking about my dad, but I need to understand it's hard for him knowing I want to spend time with my dad than here. So I don't know if I was at the OP is not like Wahoo. They're straight up defending their dad because the dude was talking shit to yeah, like, if anyone's a butthole, it's a Luke dude, not the OP. They're standing up for their posted by user throwaway foot stuff. And it's I'm at the house for not staying with my mother because my future stepbrother. Don't worry, just in case someone finds us. Hi Reddit, I'm really conflicted right now because I feel like a dick, but I really don't think I entirely am here. My 17 to the 17 mother, 36 fiance Larry, 40, moved in with her 3 months ago. They were dating for 3 years prior to the engagement, but I had not met him before, although he seems nice enough. Larry has children in his marriage, Jesse 14, Kelly 14, and Sam 10. Sam was aggressive for several years. As, has Asperger's and several sensory issues. As my mother lives in a three bed bundle, the twins have been given the spare bedroom, and has been given what was once my bedroom, as I only visited on the weekend. For the first week after they moved in, I had to share a room with Sam, but he needs to listen to music to sleep and will not wear headphones as he cannot stand the weight of them. He apparently struggles to sleep listening to me turn on the blow up mattress, so since I have to sleep in the living room with the dogs who start barking at 6 a.m. There's no curtains in the living room, so the street lamps outside shine into my face. And it's next to the children's bedroom who are also playing music until 2 to 3 a.m. I also have to be up by school by 7:30, so Sam watches our cartoons with his breakfast or else he throws a tantrum. We all basically live by Sam's schedule, and I no longer have fun on the weekend outing to the beach or arcade with my mother, as Sam does not spontaneity. I know it's hard for everyone, but it's been 3 months and it's not getting easier, and I'm exhausted by Monday. Barely sleeping every weekend. As I'm only 16, my parents have always been allowing me to decide how often I spend with each of them. I requested not to stay with my mother's anymore, as I prefer my bedroom and my daughter to blow up matches in her living room. My mom was clearly hurt by this and taken aback, apparently unaware that I hated the arrangement so much. I have an issue visiting Saturday, so I still see her, but I do not wish to sleep over. My mother has been trying to convince me to change my mind and not throw away our relationship away over one hurdle. I don't want her to feel like I'm pushing her away or something. That isn't literally her fault. Or sometimes that's the matter, but I also think that I completely just unjustified her here, as nobody seems to be taking my feelings in account, or how I won't be affected by the sacrifice of my own, even if I am, or therefore only one to deny. Am I the butter? Okay, edit. Someone suggested that I add here that as part of the SAM routine, he requires everyone to eat together at the same time, and since I'm not always there, I have to eat alone in the living room. He also demands my mother always serves the food. Edit 2. ETA 2. As multiple people mentioned, I have sent my mother an article about how enabling behavior will lead towards worse mental in the future than as jam charges routine. I hope helps. My mother and Neri have agreed to not parent each other's children, so I have to hope she will give him the info and we will start working on our boundary. ETA 3. More informally, I recommend to add Kelly is also sleeping on their matches. There is also only one bed in the spare room. As a solution, my mother suggests either a new blanket or just getting used to it. Larry considers cleaning out the shed, but decided it would be too expensive to heat it since they're saving a wedding and honeymoon. Hold up. Yeah, I don't really think the OP is no asshole here, cause like they are 16 and like in high school, I know it's high school, like it's super hard since no, I don't know if they're in it or not. So, but yeah, and plus like you do waking up like super. They save for the weekends and like it sucks. You can't like spend time doing stuff with their mother like you used to, which sucks. But yeah, I don't think like the OP is asshole, and I don't really think anyone is here. Like maybe the mother and they're like the smallest amount, but yeah, like no one's super like a major asshole here. So yeah. Hey guys, the last story is from user at about body wet youth, and I'm sorry I'm not good at reading, and it's called "Am I the asshole for lying to my daughter about meat and not letting her cousin see her?" I'm going to try to be quick. My daughter is 7, has autism and several sensory disorder. One of the only foods she will eat is cheese stuffed chicken breast with boiled eggs. She eats it literally every single day. A few days ago, she had a meltdown and refused to eat her food. I was panicking and thought she had no longer eat it. It turned out her cousin was just explaining that chicken meat comes from real chicken and the eggs are the babies. She was distraught, and I would tell her, I would tell, I would up, I would up tell her that the animals were different and the eggs were actually babies. One guaranteed from her diabetes and therapist, and she was eating them again. We will be back. We will be tackling this issue in therapy, and I will finally get her in. I was pretty pissed that with my niece. I called her, and she essentially called me a bitch, and I shouldn't be lying to my daughter. I just disagree that this is one of the literally foods she would eat. My sister into the argument said that she's agreed, but I am still not sure I'm in the wrong. She shouldn't be, but she wouldn't have butted in, and it wouldn't need it to be a lie if it wasn't for her. I don't know. I know that I'd like to know. I like to note that my daughter didn't ask about the meat. My niece told her off, told her off her own back. So I'm at the ask. Sorry, I getting read. Hold up. I'm actually confused. Okay, she was distraught that I would, and I wound it up telling her that the animals were different and the eggs weren't actually babies. So yeah, I really think that OP originally is a bug, cause like also, cause if it's the thing the only child eat, you would want to like help them eat it, and the eggs technically aren't babies since they're not fertilized, and they are different. So I say the niece is like the mage, like the asshole here, and and the aunt really isn't that one, cause I guess they're defending the daughter. So yeah, alright. So yeah, so the only person who's not eat assholes here is the niece, cause they just told her out of nowhere. Like if they didn't ask, then you don't tell them. So yeah, I guess so. This will be the end of my video. Peace out, guys. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye.